Ladies, gentlemen, thems and zems alike, I am Dell, back with another episode of Cardboard Therapy, show where I open magic packs and other TCGs and junk to cure my depression. Still here, still alive, still making it, still spending more money than I care to on cards that I really want to play with. Today, as you tell by the description, I got my hands on a play booster box of the Hobbit. Very excited for this set, very upset with how MSRP has been treated with this. There's no way I'm getting a booster box of the collector boosters, but spent under $200 for this, so that's the plus. The minus is it's very close to $200 for how much I spent on it. I got it today. It is pre-release weekend. I'm going to try to get this out for pre-release weekend still, so very early in the day. I was up late, played pre-release. Oh my god, I don't have anything set up. Someday I'll get better organized. I was up very late at pre-release, went 2-1, got some good packs, got some good pools. I'm not going to spoil too much. I did some short form content. Anytime you can see, I got the tokens over there. I enjoy opening the packs without much spoilers. I haven't seen too many spoilers. And when I did the videos, I'll be honest, I zoned out. Like, I know a lot of the cards are playing, but a lot of the cards, I looked at prices and stuff. I don't remember even opening those packs. That was way early in the morning when I made them. I'm still tired. But we're going to look at a lot of these, and hopefully pull some good stuff. We got a little box topper. I'm going to put over here next to my Hobbits. We'll talk about those in another video. I have another video planned. Maybe recording today, depending on if the mail comes, but we'll see. We'll talk about those, some of my other Lord of the Rings junk I have around the set. We're going to open the box topper last. I'm going to take all the packs up with the box off the side. Do you ever get, like, so tired your back just hurts? I don't know how to describe it. Like, my back is very tight. I feel like I slept alright, but not very well. Does that make sense? Anyway, I don't know, there's a Hobbit joke to be made there. Hobbit's one of my favorite books growing up. I loved The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings books to an unfortunate lesser extent. I do enjoy The Lord of the Rings, but The Hobbit was one of those books I read a lot more than The Lord of the Rings. Then, you know, I also read Chronicles of Narnia. I loved My Father's Dragon. A bunch of other, like, fantasy adjacent books. Bridge of Terabithia was pretty cool when I was a kid. That was a pretty cool book. I'm drawing such a blank. There's another, like, very adjacent Hobbit / Lord of the Rings book series that I liked. Can't think of it. Was My Father's Dragon a series? I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it. Either the shorts, I talk to myself, then I just take the audio out and, you know, put a song or other stuff over top of it. Well, I feel like I've talked about some of the cards, but not to anyone but myself. So we'll see what we find. Smaug's Fury. Reaching first trick. I love this card. I have another short, I don't know if you've seen. I was at pre-release, and I got 2 copies of it, foil and non-foil. Did a lot of work in the deck for the adventure, putting a counter or something, gaining life. It's pretty useful. And late game, getting a Menacer, Menace. But made a little video, Gollum Silent Stinker. So the first thing I saw when I saw the card at pre-release, it's a pretty good card. And sealed. Will I make a whole commander deck around it? I was talking about it, but no, probably won't. Plunder the Trollshaws. Draw 2 cards. Vow to Erebor. Need to put a little equipment on a dwarf. Addercop. Keep seeing this one. It's pretty cool art. I wish it gave counters instead of till end of turn. That's just me breaking cards, you know. But it's a decent enough card, but I ended up not playing green. I ended up playing red and black and doing pretty well. Duskwatch Hunter. This card did a lot of work. Long-bodied gray dog. When I saw it, I kind of got teary-eyed because it does look like a weird version of my dog we just put down recently. She was very small. This one is obviously long-bodied, but still, the fur color and the way the face kind of looked just hit me the wrong way. And gosh darn it, I miss that dog. This one seems fun. I seen it a couple times already. I like the ward. A 4/5 for 5 is not terrible, but the ability just makes me laugh. Like 6 mana, Gandalf's owner shuffles in their library and draws 3 cards. I don't know. It just seems like an interesting card. Again, Pendragon could be cool. With Helm of the Host. What's that one that makes copies? And just making a bunch of copies that you can shuffle into your library. You know, they get exiled, but there they are, the trolls. Oh, I thought it said damn you all. Dawn take you all and be stoned to you. Classic line. I had that on t-shirt somewhere. Fearsome Goblin Pair. A lot of amass in this set. I really like it. Old Fat Spider Can't See Me. A lot of these cards feel like song lyrics taken out of context, which I absolutely adore. Give something hexproof, prevent all damage, and draw cards. It's pretty neat. I like. There's a lot of sagas in this set that I really enjoy playing and like seeing. We got Lord of the Eagles for 9 mana and 8/8. Flash costs X less to cast or X total amount of creatures. Control flying. It's pretty good. Ooh. Bilbo Luckweaver. That's a pretty cool art. I haven't seen that yet. Oh, I think I've seen this card. Never mind. Not this version of it, but you know what I mean. That's pretty cool. You can swap something out, and then you can't be blocked. You can draw a card, discard a card. And down to Goblin Town. I forgot to take the token off. Pretty strong opener. I don't know the values of some of this stuff, but a lot of these cards I am very excited to play. I have a cart set aside for after, I open everything for. It's mostly like commons and uncommons, but like foil, Mirkwood, I thought it said Mediator. Flip the power and toughness. It seems interesting. I'm trying to get new words to say, but gosh darn, everything's interesting. Esgaroth Garrison. This one's a dirty card. Getting a bunch of stuff out in power. Whew. Beat my butt a couple ways. That's pretty neat. Okay, this is one I saw a lot of pre-release that I have a couple copies in my cart that I just wanted a Hobbit hole. Is it so much to ask to man want a Hobbit hole? It's a real pretty card. It's another land search. Got halfling cycling, which will do well in a few decks because I play Gollum in a few decks. Be nice to be able to grab my little stinker out. Oin the Brave. This did a lot of work too. Kept missing the haste, but a 2/3 later game, not too bad. Ravening Warg. Goblin Plate Mail. Thorin's Last Stand. Okay, +2/+1. Destroy an artifact or enchantment. Gandalf Sparkstarter. That's kind of neat. Deals 3 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. 6 mana though. Sheesh. Well, we got the dreaded Bat Cloud. It's pretty cool. I think they're trying to replicate the art from, what is it? Dusk Bats? Whatever the heck. I'm too tired to make commentary. This is one I need. I've seen this a lot. I pulled Smaug, the good Smaug. 2 and 2 red. And it had no token generation, no treasure generation, rather. Except for a couple of the long dogs I said, and then maybe like one other card. So it did well in the deck, did well in the games, but this is a card I saw across the table where I'm like, gosh, I wish I had that one. This is pretty cool. That's going in my Smaug deck. Sylvan Reveler. Land enters, you may pay 1 green and blue. Like return to your hand. If it enters, draw a card, discard a card. If you discard a land card, this way put it in your graveyard. From your graveyard to battlefield tap. That's kind of neat. And basic. I do like, for the record, how they did little text segments, quotes, whatever, from The Hobbit on the bottom there, kind of like how they did the D&D sets. I like that. I like that kind of flavor. I'm not a fan of non-full art basics still existing print-wise. Seems like a huge waste to me, personally. Is that a hot take? I don't know. But I'll continue to bitch about it because you've already broke the mold. Why? What are you doing? You know? We seen you. Smaug's Fury. There's a stinker. Troll shares. Vow to Erebor. Little bear. My voice got real high pitched there. Some new bears in the set. I haven't seen this one yet. This is cute. I have a picture from a magazine or something where they had two bears like ready to fight, and one both was like, bears like, chill, bro. Like that. I miss my little bear. Ooh, well-worn spatula. This is a good card. This is going right into Gaffer. Gaining life and just a quick little pump. Just a little prick. And I already have the skillet, the field-tested skillet, or whatever the heck it's called. Mirkwood Pathmaker. Remember, land control. That's pretty good. Put you off the side. This did a lot of work during the games. Removing one big guy, or removing a bunch of little guys. I only got one copy, but got my value out of it. You know, good card. Roads go on. I can't read, dude. Roads go ever on. I guess that's pretty neat. You get to exile 2 lands. You get to play them the next 2 turns, hopefully, and then till end of turn. I just want that little extra push. Well, there's the regular Bilbo Baggins, I guess. I kind of thought, like, first glance, just real quick, I thought he looked like Uncle Jesse with like rogue haircut, rogue hair coloring. Elven King's Halls. I like how they're doing new stuff with the crappy dual lands. And they're tapped and they could do some stuff. I like some, I don't know what to call it, experimenting, flavorful wins. New junk, come on. You want us to keep buying all this product, which, for the most part, you know, we're going to do. I know I'm going to do if you keep giving me cards I want to play with. But do look newer thing, because this is another one that did a lot of work. Just a generic kill spell. Does its work. You know what I mean? Uneasy partings. A little bit of removal. Dwarven Provisioner. I kept seeing this cross table. This spanked my bottom a few times. In a few rounds. Wargling's adorable. Mirkwood Nurturer. Just all around classic looking. Coloring is great because it kind of matches the color typing of the card. I love card art like that. Dwarven Short Sword. This is another one, Saga. I played this a few times during previous. This is a really good. I like the disruption, the amassing, and then just pinging down to Goblin Town. I like this card. And I'm going to pull a foil at some point. I'm calling it now. Biffer. Bjorn's Hospitality. See, counters. I like that. This enchantment becomes a bear in addition to other types, gains power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. This effect doesn't end. Oh, okay, so you play it early game, get some counters. Later game, you can make a big honking bear. I like that. Pretty good. Thranduil's Decree. Ooh, Head of the Hunt. Flash for 2 and 2 black. Creature an opponent controls would die. Exile instead when you do create a 2/2 green wolf token. There's a lot of Golgari wolves in this set too, aren't there? Oh yeah, get the full little bear. I know the value's not there. I don't care. The little bear. Little bear. Quick behind the scenes. My dog's name was Honey Bear, and we put her down recently, as I kind of discussed earlier. And had a lot of vocal stems for that little stinker, and gonna miss her. Troll Shaws, Vow to Erebor, Quarrel. Put that off to the side. I might go with my Wolverine deck. This is a card I had in my basket. I think I have a foil version. I might still buy it if I don't pull one. But Long Lake Nuisance. There's the Nurturer. Ooh, I got a couple copies of this for my draft deck, and this is a good card too. I like this card a lot. Put off the side just because it's old art. This also 6 damage to a creature. Pew! Destroy an artifact. Okay, and a little mana ramp towards the end there. Not too bad. Did its work when I got it out. Celebrate the Mountain King. Enters for each opponent. Exile none. Recruit. Yeah. This also did a lot of work. Key to the side door. First ability, make something unblockable in my commander brain. It's alright. Might throw it in a deck. But then discarding a legendary card the same name as a legendary permanent you control, draw 2 cards. Not that great. But in draft, because I had a few copies of the common legendary, I'll point it out next time I see it. Did pretty good. Ooh, there's this guy. I think this is worth a good bit. Bard, King of Dale. Reach and Vigilance for draw card. Except the first one you draw, and each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards. Token, create twice as many instead. I think it's going to be a good value. Will it go in any of my decks? No. I don't think I have a blue-white token adjacent deck. But the Mountain King's Return, that's a real pretty art too. Where's that going? But I like that's good value. Surprised, like a lot of the cards I got out of my prize packs, you'll see in my shorts coming up, are did pretty well. But they're got some good value. That's I like pulling cards I like, and get pulling cards that I can get my return on. I think being excited is more important than making my money back, but it also helps, Giant's Boulder. Also helps, there's another Goblin looks kind of like that. That was pretty good. Get my money's worth. That's where I'm going with that. Bard the Bowman. You see, I like that stuff. Draw a card, second card each turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and it gains life until turn. I like that kind of stuff. Dwarven Mauler. Nasty little rabbit. Beginning of your combat, if you control a creature power 4 or greater, put a counter on this creature. So the start starts out small, but once it becomes 4 or greater, it sees itself, right? So it keeps getting bigger and bigger. It is a nasty little rabbit. I think this is still worth a little bit. I feel like this is going to hold value. Bolg's Company, Goblin, mana ramp kind of thing. Wow. We got a full Hobbit hole. This is going right into my Spiegel deck. The Iron Hills, who cares? We did notice, I don't have it with me, but the foiling on the pre-release promos are different. There's like little specks in it. It's probably nice. I don't know if it's a printing error or purposeful. I'll be honest, I haven't looked it up yet, but it's kind of neat. I wish we still had the stamps. I kind of like the stamps a lot. I know a lot of people did. Iron Hills Stalwart. This did a lot of work in my games too. I don't know if I talked about it yet, but I'm going to talk about it again. Target opponent sacrifice creature of their choice. I like killing something and him having 1 creature left, playing this and going, you could choose. They pick something. Anything you want. That 1 creature left. It's also what lost me my last game, where I thought it was a creature in the battle if I wasn't paying attention, and I thought I had blockers open and died like a scrub. I like abilities like that. Get a little instant speed hexproof. Teehee. See stuff we've already seen. We got the Great Goblin. There he is. You know him. Oh, we got a Goblin Noble before the Goblin King or whatever heck his name is became noble. Whatever. With 1 counters on a Goblin, Orc, or Army control, deals 2 damage to target opponent. Another Goblin, Orc, or Army control dies. Exile top card of your library. You may play it until the end of the next turn. It's pretty good. Ooh, Elven Passage. This is something I haven't seen yet. Pay 1 life, sacrifice a land, search your library for a basic land card, put on the battlefield, tap, shuffle land, you may behold a health, and you can untap that land. A little more land search, that's pretty cool. Moment of Glory. Oh, they're going to kiss. Oh, there we go. Full art land. I like that. I got the full art swamp. I'm hoping we'll see another one here. Where, I thought it was the scene where they have all the dead bodies in the swamp, but here it's the scene at the end of the barrel escape. And I'm like, oh, that's a cool reference. I like that kind of art. Magnificent End. Another Warg Tactics. A little Stalwart action. Bilbo slicing up some stuff. Some partings that are uneasy. Bjorn, Reluctant Host. Additional land. And Trample. It's pretty good. Cast as a bear. I like that a lot. Put that to the side just in case. Stir up trouble. Oh, there's the guy. I had a couple copies of this. This is what that other card I was talking about, where I was able to discard this to draw a couple cards. The first strike ability is pretty good too, but I also like he gives himself first strike. Does this work? You know. Will I play in other decks? Probably not, unless I build a Hobbit Dwarves deck where he's going to be in there. You know what I mean? Glowing. Thought he had a robot. Great ugly looking goblin. My old stage name. This is pretty good with anything that has amassing, because it gives all your amass creatures, your armies, menace, among other things. You can get plus ones and stuff. That's pretty cool art. Kind of like that. Got Through the Forest Gate. Top 20 cards of your library. Holy moly. Any number of lands from among them on the battlefield, tapped and shuffle, and gain 8 in life. I like how it also doesn't say exile this card after you're done. For 8 mana, getting probably most of your lands in your deck. It's pretty good. Flashback's a thing. Chief Warg's Company. Yeah, I'm going to have to build a Golgari Wolf deck, aren't I? Ooh, Mirkwood. I don't think I've seen that yet. It's a pretty good foil. What's that? Me building another Golgari deck? Don't have enough Golgari and mono black decks. But I try to build different decks, but if you like what you like, play what you like, you know? If all your decks are the same deck, who gives a shit? If you're having fun. You can build the same exact deck 20 times. Just have fun. That's why I wish these cards were so fucking expensive. Old Fat Spider. Creature comes with 6 mana for 6/7 reach. Can't be blocked by creature power 2 or less. That's pretty good. Because the target of a spell or ability opponent controls, draw a card. This one's been pretty good in my draft too. I think I had one copy out a couple times. The paying life to get an extra 2 damage to your opponent, but only after they choose not to block. So it's pretty good. Down in the valley, out here in the streets, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. Gains landfall. It's for like 3 more turns. Whenever you play a land, you get elves. This is pretty good. Elf deck. Thranduil, Sindarin Liege. So rally, milling cards. I think we've seen this. It's pretty good though. And a basic ass mountain. Who cares? Next. To me, it feels like I'm pulling some pretty good stuff, and I'm pretty happy. Pinecone Strike. Reverent Howl. Can I get an awoo in chat? Come fusticate in the Bibada. Pulled a foil of this in my pre-release kit or in my prize packs. It's really pretty foil. It's not really a card I don't think I'd play, but speaking of cards I will play, Ordinary Bear. He's just a bear. There's a quote. She said there's little bears, large bears, ordinary bears, gigantic big bears, all dancing from dark to nearly dawn. It's like 4 cards referencing that one line. Tidings of War, masses some goblins, making a creature unblockable, draw a card and lose life. There's the normal pretty. That's pretty cool art though. 5 Spider can't see you. Key to the side door. We know it. We love it. Celebrate the Mountain King. Always a pleasure. Stone Giant of High Pass. This one was pretty dirty in the games I played against, where it does a pretty good ability making tokens and then sacrifice and do 4 damage to any target. This is going to go into like a non-combat, irreverent combat damage deck. It's a pretty good card. Nice stupid spider foil. You know it. We love it. Lake Town. Coming this summer. A friend told me, a little fun fact for those who made it this long in the video, this is the first time the packs for Magic have been white since, not Lorwyn, I forget what he said. I was like, it's something I didn't even notice. He has a lot of dark packaging for the last couple years, which I'm like, all right, that's like I like stuff like that. Neat little fun facts. Sound of Trumpets. There's a counterspell. Chief Warg. Iconic Chief Warg. It's a real pretty art. put that up to the side. Dwarven Medic. Give me stuff Ward. Settle the Wreckage. Okay. That's a good reprint. I love the art on that too. Holy moly. Another Silent Stinker. And a basic force. Got a little tickle. Like a third of the way through. I already lost count, but I should have waited till I had a little more energy to open these, but I was excited. Despite my enthusiasm lacking in my voice, I am very excited to open these cards. This is going to be harder this time because when the original Lord of the Rings set came out, I made a joke about this. We'll go back to this for a second. Where he's just like a thirst trap, you know, like he's posing weird. Also, he has 3 arms. Is he on somebody's head? What is happening to this art? I just realized. Oh, there's a dude on his back. Okay. I thought that was like his armor. I get it now. I thought he was like folding his arms weird and posing like you can see like that if you ignore that. I realize what's happened. I'm not tired. You're tired. But like the original Lord of the Rings set came out and ooh, Golgari Bear. I'm gonna finish telling the story before I keep looking at cards. Keep Charthar in hand. We'll just stare at this bear for a minute and wish that it was legendary because that'd be neat. I bought so much of the original art, and it was everywhere. And I bought like 3 of the bundles that came with the One Ring, which is nice because they're cheap at the time. You get a nice cheap One Ring, nice art, and just it was nice. And then they had the holiday set, which no one wanted, and I got cheap packs for that. I built up my collection, you know. This is like it's the other way. Like the cards aren't that great, but because everyone wants the little gold cards and all their shit going on, it's like ruin my enjoyment for a set that I should be more excited about. But whatever. Same with the Star Trek set coming out. It's like I'm going to be excited for that, and Reality Fraction. It's just going to be difficult getting the packs to actually play the game and get this like dopamine rush from opening the damn things, you know. We got Wizard Staff. Gandalf pulled it out. We get to play with it now. Equipment has Quick Creature has Prowess. Quick Creature triggers initial time. Oh, I like that. That's a good card. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but ooh, ooh. This is also in my cart. It's not a lot of money, but I can take it out of my cart now because here it is. My Precious. Little equipment. Hexproof can't be blocked. That's nice, but it also has a lower power. Sacrifice creature optic cards. This is a really cool art. Really good art. The normal version of this card has really cool art too. It's only a couple bucks, at least at the time of recording, that I'm going to buy a couple copies of that one at least. That one we just pulled maybe $4 or $5 right now. I had one in the cart because I don't want to spend too much, but I might take it out and just, you know, call it even Stevens. Anyway, next pack. For Christmas one year, I got an action figure for Lord of the Rings. I've been begging for a specific one, the Gandalf or the Invisible Frodo. And my parents got me the Riders of Rohan or something, and I was like, that, okay. Our parents' fun. Smog, Great Calamity. I think I already have that off to the side. We'll put another one. Got the Stinker. Ooh! Arkenstone. Oh, this will do really well in my deck that I don't play artifacts in. Creature's getting 1/1. Your end step, draw a card. Special life for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. This is an awesome card. This is a really good pull. I have no idea how much it's worth, but I feel like it's worth a lot. And it's a really fucking good card. Pardon my language. That sounds pretty neat, but... I have a deck that does no artifacts. It's all about doing goofy stuff, and that I love pump spells and stuff like that, but that would fit in there, but no artifacts, you know. Like the weird little challenge of it. Oh, here's the goblin I was talking about. This did a lot of work. 2 mana for technically 2 goblins. One at least has haste. Did a lot of work. I have a lot of fun with drafts. Oh, speaking of this guy, Great Fear Speed. I think I have like 3 of these in my cartridges. They're like 30, 40 cents. I don't give a shit, but I'm buying them too. I love stuff that does scry. I have a lot of decks that need scry triggers, especially if there's a death trigger on top of it. Heck yeah. Lakeshore Apothecary. See, now we're like, got through a lot of dupes, and now we're getting some new stuff. Draw your second card each turn, put a +1 coastal counter on this creature. Duskwatch Hunter. Maybe seen that. Got Gandalf. Got Doggy. Got the other Golem. I think I pulled one in my normal packs from the prize packs. Keep pulling the stinker, and now we finally got this one too. This one seems like it'd be a good card to build around. I'm excited for this one. It's a sad art. Really pretty though. I like the coloring. But glad we got that one. So Misty Mountain Rider. Troll Negotiation. That's pretty sick art. It feels like old magic art. They're almost like claymation looking, but Wero Gallo. Gaio? Keely, the Resourceful. You have Enduring Story you may pay or equip costs. Oh, that's going in an equipment deck, isn't it? Draw a card every time a dwarf or equipment comes. It's going to be most equipments. I don't think I have a lot of dwarves in there. Need a little foil. So we'll see new stuff. That's fun. Almost halfway, I think. Also might be a hot take. It's part of my favorite treasure tokens now too. It's just, there's jewels and stuff, but they're just a comfort. Like, your coat, a book, being home. That's my favorite treasure. Being home. Not a very outgoing guy despite making all these stupid videos. Front Porch Sentries. Enchanted River's Grasp. Moment of Glory, we've seen We got Dory. He's got a lot of friends. Thor and Oakenshield. They finally reprinted Oakenshield. That's nice. Troop of Ponies. Putting that off to the side. That's one of the cards I'm excited to have in a lot of decks. Going to the Pink Pony Club, you know what I mean. Bofer these nuts. Got Bilbo again, non-foil. Elven Passage, pretty decent. Master's Counselors, we've seen that non-foil already. And Weird Will Land again. Ready to the next pack. No hesitation. Got those guys. We got that thing. Got that little dog. Got that. Got that. Got that. We got that. Putting that off this side. I like that. I like that card a lot. Toy Maker we've seen. Bothersome Noisemaker. One of the larger. I'm putting this off this side again. I like this card a lot. Ooh, Gleaming Splendor. It's pretty rad. Almost barely see the little missing scale. That's a pretty good card. Got a little foil Warbling. And then full art Mountain. Wasn't Alara the one set where it had no monocolored cards? Another weird little gimmick set like that again. Less Universe Beyond. As much as I like it, I am not a defender of Universes Beyond, but I'm also not one of the compliant whiners. Dog pound on it. Shut the fuck up. This card did a lot of work too in my set. I don't give a shit what's on the cards, I'll say that. Use the Universes Within, Universes Beyond. I don't care. Make interesting, neat cards. And if it happens to be a property I love, like the Hobbit, hell yeah. Stop bitching. Get a new hobby. Jesus fucking Christ. Galleon Elven King's Butler. Tax, choose it to one. That seems interesting. We got Orcrist. Goblin Cleaver. +2/+2 trample. Create treasure token for each. Well, that's going in the Smog deck. Oh, here we go. Like I said, like very pretty foil. I don't know if it picks up on camera well, but don't know if I'll play it. But I'll keep it. Put in my binder. Got some new fancy schmancy arts for my little binder. Gotta stop looking at the tokens. We've seen enough of them. Bilbo Baggins. Only 6 feet tall. Oh. There's another card. I don't know if we've seen it yet with these ones. That. Okay, there's the normal one for that one. Saxville Baggins is. It's right in that flavor text. Seems like a good card. Prowler foil. Gosh, what was I saying? I don't know. I sang a song, had a thought, got distracted by a card. I need to stop like having thoughts. Is that possible? We don't do euthanasia in this country. Do we do like lobotomy still? I'm kidding. I'm really depressed, but I'm kidding. Bilbo, back. It's another spatula. I'm keeping it. Telling you. Do they have commander decks for this set? I don't even think I looked at that yet. Along the Crooked Way. Enters, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Creature card leaves your graveyard. Amass goblins 1. Creature and orcs control menace from that turn. Okay. Seems pretty good. I have a lot of graveyard decks that could fit in. There's a foil, Nori, and a full Goblin Town. Right. This is the last pack for the second third. We're getting there. 2/3 through. We pulled some really neat stuff. I think we've got some decent value with this. That makes me happy on top of getting all the other cool cards to play with. You know what I mean? Little bear. Rovanian Rampager. 7% creature. If you do put a number of counters on this creature, it dies of mass goblins. Okay. That's pretty good. Ooh, another Lord of the Eagles. Foil Settle the Wreckage. That's going in a deck. That's a sick art. I like that. I already talked about it, but that's pretty cool. This should note that I have 2 more videos planned. A little ding darned up there. You can tell what packs are the bottom and tops of where they were in the box. Got a little smushed. But I'm going to say I do have 2 more videos planned, assuming this stuff comes in the mail. I have the scene kits I want to do a little thing on. Hopefully I get those. I pre-ordered those pretty early. Got a good price. Hopefully I get the actual ones. They don't cancel or nothing. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. I'll go over to Moonlighters. That's pretty darn good. Cast some big spells, draw a bunch of cards, and I have to discard 2. I got hiccups now. Got so excited I got hiccups. But I got 2 scene kits. I pre-ordered them pretty early, and at the time I pre-ordered, I think I just got 2 collector boosters. And I want to say it was like $60 some each, maybe $55 to $60 each. At that point I was like, it's like $100 some for 2 packs. That's kind of shitty, you know. But I'm glad I did, because when I went to my LGS, they're already up to like $80. So I'm like, okay, I got a decent price. I want to open them. I was gonna do shorts for them, but because I got 2, I'm gonna have a weird little short video where I'll talk about my little hobbits, some other stuff. Yeah, because I have that based on the Lord of the Rings, and you see there's 5 hobbits, and we'll talk about that later. Yeah, so I have a little video for that. I got a longer video planned for the other one, and then I don't know if you're going to see too much from this set unless I start seeing it in a while. It's super cheap, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like... I think it's the scalpers again. Speculators, you know how it goes, where they're going to buy a bunch of this stuff, and as you can see, like, it doesn't feel like I'm getting crazy value where it would attract the scalpers, but there we go. I am going to be buying a lot of singles for this set. Another Settle the Wreckage. Gosh, I hope this is worth something. And we got a Long Lake Nuisance, everyone's favorite. I'll be honest, like, I'm aware of like 3 or 4 cards that are in that box topper. One of them is the Gaffer. So somebody online trying to sell theirs already. Like $100. I'm like, I already have like the coolest art ever for my Gaffer, but I wouldn't be terribly upset if I got it. I think the only thing that would really make me upset is if I got a Nazgul. They have a Nazgul box topper. Rather than like, oh man, I have normal ones. I've been trying to avoid upgrading because they're so goddamn expensive. But put a home count each equipment you control. Ooh. I'm aware of that being on Sting, because I did pull one at pre-release, but that's interesting that there's another one that gives that ability. See, I thought this is another card I pulled that's really good. It also just felt like it was going to be worth a lot more. I don't even think it's $1 right now, but I feel like this is going to be a more expensive card. It seems like a good card. Not like Old Fat Spider good, but you know. I don't know. Like I think I saw Orcish Bowmasters, and I know there's a One Ring box top question mark high pitched voice. Like I said, I didn't look at too many spoilers. I got a residual, you know. Let's knock my camera down. Residual from like not looking but seeing it. You know what I'm saying? But getting close to the end of the box, I'm really excited to see what's in that box topper. Wilderlands Grounder. Good card. Didn't get to kill a dragon with it, and I was really scared when I killed my dragon with it, but roll, 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 roll. This treasure. Yeah, we got a treasure. The one with the coats on the coat rack, that just feels cozy to me. That's like a different kind of treasure. I like that one a lot. I like it a lot. No, we seen you. I like it. I already got a copy of those, kid. Whatever. Ragged Short Spear, normal island. Starting to see a lot more dupes getting towards the end of the box. No One Ring. I think there's a One Ring in here. In this box specifically, that's not what I meant, but you know what I mean. Nice. Even with the shitty stolen art BS that I'm sure everyone knows about already, but you know what I mean. Thorn's Last Stand. Oh yeah, I think we got the normal version. That's pretty neat. Dane. Bogue. Another Through the Forest Gate. Bard the Bowman. Getting to the end of the box. Jaws, I'm going to give a little blessing. A little shark kiss. Do you know sharks can kiss? They just use their teeth, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm tired. This video is a lot longer than anticipated. Getting to the end of the box. Oh, here we go. Gathering Darkness. Return up to one target creature card from a graveyard to hand a mask goblins 3. When able to blow up my Smaug, I get him back. People have read that card a few times go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh! Happy to see this one. Not worth a lot, but I feel like it's going to be valuable later on. It's a pretty good card. And the art's really sick. But my precious. Oh, we got a full Smaug Fury. That's good. Let's go in the Smaug deck. Nasty little rabbit. I'll keep the Chief Warrior again. Got 3 copies in this box. Golly. Penultimate pack. One more after this and then the box topper. Bird Soldier. I wasn't seen that yet. And my axe. You tell him getting tired or get quieter. Black Arrow, I'll keep that off to the side. Seems decent enough. Gathering Darkness again. Got Rovanian Rampager again. Boo. Whitetail Mariners. Last pack. Jeff Goldblum, come on, man. Help us out. 1 ring. 1 ring. Please and thank you, 1 ring. I'm knocking all my cards that I'll clean up after. Come on, baby. Ooh, I see a little full art poking at the top. I don't remember what color the art is. No, storing again. Ooh, we got ponies. Ooh, we got this guy. I think that's going to be a worth some of this. I like seeing that as a dupe. Ooh, yeah, that's a good pull for the last pack. Thranduil, the Elven King, foil. And then normal ass forest. Who gives a shit? I think I got a normal one in my previous kit and got excited. Like, oh, I can play with elves. I don't think I got any elves. Barely got any treasure support besides, you know, Smaug. Kind of a bummer. You know what I mean? But I did pretty well. Like I said, 2-1. Got some decent packs. Got some pulls from the decent packs. Alright. How can I get this off without ruining the card? Too bad. We got wolves, humans, goblins, dwarves, and elves. Peeling the... Try to peel a sticky. Ooh! It's kind of rad looking. Secret lair. Fuck off. Gotta put a lot of that sticky shit on this one. Alright. No miniature. Did I get a really good box or not? I don't know how to open this pack. Not spoil it. Yeah, okay. Oh, what? There's like a... What is that? That's just heat from the stupid glue. Is that where the glue was? Kinda. Well, I hope it's a card I want, because that kind of takes the value away, huh? Flowering of the White Tree. Still pretty art. I have a deck that I use it in. Is it great? Yeah, no. But, hey. This is a card I could use. It's not going to get any valuable outside, so can't say I'm bummed. Would have preferred, like, I don't know, 3 other cards, but it's pretty neat. It's going to go right into a deck. I think it's going to go in my She-Hulk deck. That's pretty neat. I sound deflated. I am tired. I'm not wholly disappointed with the box topper, but, you know, it could have been a 1 ring, you know? But that is all I can think to say now. I am very tired. I'm probably going to, if I get my other stuff today, I'm probably just going to record tomorrow. Get a nice sleep. Record the next day after, maybe. Spread these videos like this is going to go up pre-release weekend. Maybe get one of the other ones done next weekend and whatever. I don't get a lot of views on these, and there's probably no one listening at this point, so what's the point in talking? But here I am, doing it. Doing it for mental health, doing it for myself. I wish I had a cheaper hobby. But that's all I got, so until next time, love you.